Alright, so, gonna do a bit of busy work here. When this is gonna go up, it's gonna be going up on what would be my birthday. Recording this ahead of time. Alright, that's one going. What we have here is, my most recent harvest. I stopped to, harvest an entire geode, so there's that. But when this is gonna go up, it's gonna go up on my birthday, the 27th. And this was the day that I was supposed to be fighting the Ender Dragon, but real life got in the way. And there's a story as to why... Well, there's a story as to how we got here. So to start off, I initially set the goal that on my 26th birthday we would be fighting the Ender Dragon. Well, that didn't happen. Mainly due to the fact that I had IRL stuff to take care of. In the form of my schoolwork. What happened there was, lo and behold, this is really awkward to explain. I happen to have, like, a number of assignments I needed to get done. And looking at them, I got them done, but the problem is several of them got sent back for resubmission. This is a problem because when things get sent back for resubmission, that means you have to redo them. Now, ordinarily, this isn't like a super big deal or anything. But it became a big deal. Because I needed to, Alright, this one's empty. And this one's just raw cacti. We'll go ahead and put, smooth basalt in here. It became a big deal because there's this thing called on-time completion, where if you don't maintain it, you lose access to any scholarships you could apply to. And the thing is I was really close to that deadline. I got the results back this morning, at the time of recording this, which is the 25th, that my final paper had been approved and passed, for this semester. So that means I maintained on-time completion progress. But it wasn't easy getting here, mainly due to one fact. There's a lot of time that has to go into, writing these papers. And the big issue was this last paper, because the way they wanted us to write it and respond to the, like, essay question was really confusing. Fortunately, like, after it was explained to me, I got it done. But it just took a long time to get that done. So, now, here's the, like, kicker. It's too late for me to apply to any scholarships right now. So I'm gonna have to work a lot this semester. Which really cuts into my recording time. Which does kind of suck. But, you know what? That's life. We gotta live with it. Alright, make sure to grab any excess stuff there. Alright, so basically put, what I'm gonna be doing is, like, every day until, like, I get to the end, I'm gonna be digging that end tunnel. And I put in, like, a good amount of progress on digging the end tunnel today until I found that geode. And I just realized I really needed amethyst. I like the purple color. I like the colors purple and orange, and I decided I needed more of that. But I didn't have time to, like, set up an amethyst farm. So, we'll just collect all of this. But, I went through half of my pickaxe just working on that amethyst farm. And I know this is still cooking. We can chuck that in there. Charcoal. How close am I to getting to filling up this coal chest? Not very close, but we're working on it. That should be enough. Okay, so that's a thing, but lo and behold, we do have quite a number of issues we do have to address. Number one being the fact that I do need to put down more blocks and rails. I know I happen to have quite a bit of powered rails remaining. And regular rails. So we can go ahead and do that. I do need more redstone torches, so we'll grab like 64 redstone torches. I know I'm not gonna need that many like redstone torches, but it's better to just play it safe. There we go. And we can go ahead and turn all these into 6. But this semester, I will straight up say, was not good for me personally. Mainly due to a ton of things that came up. Like, I know that sounds really strange, but every time I tried to do something, like, there would be, like, one imminent crisis after another that I would have to go take care of over this past couple of months. And it only just now came to an end. And, like, a firm reminder that copper gives more EXP than these green dyes. But there's also the fact that I actually have to go out of my way to mine the copper. But it is what it is. Alright, let's go ahead and start refilling this chest with copper. Like, I think it's in my best interest for, like, the iron chest here to be filled with only mined copper and iron. And, like, the rest of this to be filled with, like, just naturally accumulated iron from my workshop. But I really pushed back facing the Ender Dragon towards the end of the year. Or whenever there's, like, a significant date that comes up. So that's gonna be a thing. But we have put in, like, a lot of progress lately on pretty much every project. And yet again, I am reminded that I need to light up the ceiling over here. So, this year in review has kind of sucked. Part of it's my fault because I have like a lot of IRL stuff that I've been learning to get on top of, but also have not done the best job of getting on top of. But now I've gotten to a point where I'm starting to get on top of things. So there's that. But what we need to do is we need to go ahead and start filling all of this in. And there is a rather easy way we're going to be doing this. So we're putting this all here. We're covering the area with iron blocks before we do anything else. Because in order to speed up the digging process, what we are doing is we're putting down these iron blocks as we go. As well as the transportation process. Because I really don't want to do anything in the nether until I get, what's it called? Elytra. Because my issue with the, like, nether right now is the nether is just so hard for me to traverse. Because everything is so far apart. But this, on the other hand, is relatively simple. And if I put all of this down, I can just go ahead and put on the rail blocks and rail as we head on back. And if there's a point where I have to stop, well, I can stop there and come back. Alright, there we go. And bam and bam. And I believe we have just enough iron in my inventory to do what we need. But once we get down to like a single stack of blocks, we'll go ahead and stop. So I can assuredly not have any problems on the way back. Yeah, hold on a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Gotta do that, otherwise we're gonna have issues lining this all up. But getting this up and running is kind of on my top priority. Because the sooner we get this up and running, the faster I can start running transport. And this is where I should stop here in a moment. Yeah. Yeah, this is where we're gonna end up stopping. Let's just make sure to put down these redstone torches before I forget. All right, so this is gonna be exciting because we're gonna have to go all along here and put these down. But the railway system is something we are going to have to continually expand on. Like, it's strange to be doing busy work on what would normally be my birthday, but, oh, did I forget to, yeah, I forgot to put a redstone torch there. Good thing I caught this when I did. Like, this is exactly why we're doing this now, rather than later. Because it would be a pain to do this later. Like, better to do it now rather than later. And, oh. I actually have to get off my butt and do the other side as well. Alright, almost missed a spot there. Like, 100 blocks of rails is still pretty expensive. But getting this all put down is going to be worth it in the long term. At least in my eyes. Of course, like, I'm doing this, like, 8 blocks at a time. So, oh. Okay, this is gonna be an issue. I apparently do not have, redstone here. So now I'm gonna have to go ahead and... Wait, did I remember to get this? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's gonna be another problem. Silly past me didn't put down redstone torches. Gosh darn it, past me. Why would you do such a thing? Why would you make such a fatal error? And I don't think I have enough rails to do this, actually. Oh, I might. If I play the game right. And I didn't put one underneath here, did I? No, I did not. Okay. Yeah, we can fix this. There we go. But I also like I did this weekend. I spent a lot of time just like getting my mind, trying to keep my mind off of the like paper that hadn't come back yet. Like, the scary thing is when you have a paper that you're like waiting for the results on, it's like super anxiety inducing. Because in the back of your mind, you're like, oh dear God, did I pass? I need to know whether I passed or not. Alright, so this is going to be a strange little, like, blip here. But this entire thing is going to be a powered rail. I know, strange, but budget cuts, people. Budget cuts. We have to cut. Okay, so when in real life construction, there's occasionally times where you're like, oh hey, we actually have to like save money by doing something strange, and this is one of those times. But it is what it is. So we will just go ahead and put this here and be back on our way. But basically, when you're waiting for like the results of your papers, it's very nerve-wracking. Because you're just waiting on these results and you don't know what you're gonna get. So that's a thing. But one of the things I do enjoy having is this over here that we just built. This is very helpful. It's not automatic by any means, but I've sort of we're gonna start stepping away from using jack-o'-lanterns as heavily as I have been. And we're gonna start switching to lanterns, because I need something that, like, sticks to the ceiling easily. So that's gonna be a thing. So, in the next session, what we're gonna end up doing is we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna be spending a lot of time making lanterns. That is the next thing we're gonna end up doing. So, we're gonna be lighting up we're gonna be working on lighting up the ceiling here. Not gonna be quick. Lighting up the ceiling is gonna be a pain in the butt. But we'll get around to it. Anything else here? Any more cobblestone? No? Okay. Let's go ahead and head on up. So, lanterns are going to be the next thing on our to-do list. As well as lighting up the ceiling. Because mobs falling on me are beginning to become a major problem. I also need to take down that monstrosity now, since it's kind of out of place.